Give me 5. Yeah, you did it! High five! Good evening, leaders of tomorrow, honorable judges, and most welcome guests. Do you like high-fiving with your family? When I was 5 years old, my grandparents came to visit from China. And there was this one afternoon when just the 3 of us were at home. It was a pleasant afternoon. I was busily playing checkers with my grandfather when I saw one special flower on the balcony. Its petals were delicate and a bright shade of pink, just like someone's face when they see their crush. I pressed myself against the door to get a better look. When a shadow covered my vision, I was so frustrated that I slammed the door shut and locked it. Then I heard the bang, bang, bang somewhere in the house. I looked up to see my grandmother shouting for us to let her in. I couldn't believe it. I locked my grandmother on the balcony. I am so in trouble. Nervously, I looked to my grandfather. He stood there with a wide grin, and he said, "You did it! You locked her on the balcony! High five!" I laughed, and I returned the high five, and that slap rang across the house. It was a high five of joy. The high five left a mark on my fingers and a mark on my heart. As a 5-year-old, I believed that family are people who are always there to support you. Soon after that, my grandparents went back to China. And soon after that, my mom went back to China. A week later, Mom came back. She was wearing a gorgeous black gown, but her face was deathly pale. I asked, "Mommy, what's wrong?" "Everything's all right, honey." "When are Grandpa and Grandma be visiting again?" "Sweetie, your grandfather is at a place very, very far away, and he won't be back for a long time." I waited because I believed that my grandfather would be back for me. I waited for 5 years. Grandfather never came back. When I was 10 years old, just starting to understand some things, I learned that he passed away from cancer. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that that visit 5 years ago was the last time that I see my grandfather. For a long time, I locked myself in a little prison of depression, thinking about one question: what is family? And sometimes my mom will come and give me a high five of reassurance and comfort. The high five left a mark on my fingers and a mark on my heart. As a 10-year-old, I believe that family are people who are always there to support you. They are strong but also fragile because they might be gone the next second. When we went back to China, we visited my grandfather. I thought I would break down again. But when I saw that warm, encouraging smile on the gravestone, something opened up inside of me. A window. At that moment, I knew that my grandfather is happy at a place very, very far away, that he is with me. At the end of the visit, I released myself from the little prison of depression. Grandpa, high five. The high five left a mark on my fingers and a mark on my heart. family are people who are always there to support you. They're strong, but they will only be gone physically, because no matter what, your family is forever with you. Whether it is a high five of joy, of reassurance, or of release, it is the power that your family gives you. Every one of us should appreciate this power, should appreciate our families. A couple months ago, my teacher, Mr. George, asked, if you could travel back in time, where would you go? Thousands of images ran in my mind, but it all settled to that one sunny afternoon, that one pot of pink flower, that warm, encouraging smile, and a powerful high five of joy.